welcome Dick Appleton. Thank you.
I took a stroll down by the river. There wasn't very much to see. Just some green algae in a bike frame and dead fish staring up at me. I went and told me friendly counsellor. He went and told the DOE. I got a very snotty letter from the relevant authority. It must be something in the water, makes people easily upset. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. So I went walking around the lakeside. Speedboats are such delightful craft. I pointed out a slick of oil. They looked at me like I was daft. Well, it was just a very tiny little minor little insignificant bugger only to it, little spillage. We didn't hardly see it go. One more little drop won't matter, will it? And if it does, then who's to know? It must be something in the water, makes people easily upset. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. So I went walking round the seaside. The salty ozone seemed so pure. I was accosted by a lobster with a condom in its claw. I went and found me tourist bureau, told them exactly what I'd seen. They said, oh good, lobsters are mating. That proves our water must be clean. It must be something in the water, makes people easily upset. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. So I went strolling around the reservoir, sniffing the nitrates and the zinc. All those molecules of water, and not a drop seems fit to drink. Its passive look belies its nature. It seems so harmless and germ-free. I want to drink and taste fresh water. There must be something wrong with me. It must be something in the water, makes people easily upset. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. Every month I pay me water bill. Shareholders need their dividends. We get their crap and increased prices and more pollution in return. You too can join in their prosperity. Go swim in lake or stream or sea. You'll be a fully paid up member of the affluent society. It must be something in the water, makes people easily upset. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. They shouldn't go around complaining, they should be thankful that it's wet. Thank you. This next one is the one that follows the... oh, everyone's a critic. This is the one that follows the previous one. So it works in showbiz, apparently. Hi. It's another happy one. You can sing along at the end if you like. You can dance if you want. Treat yourself as your own, mate. I would. The seller in the marketplace, bloodlust oozing from his face, with graphic detail thrills the crowd who join hands while they sing aloud of the fame and the fortunes of war. Oh, the fame and the fortune of war. Let us sing of the fortunes of war. So they pack us off in cargo planes to the outskirts of Ukraine, where the shelling drives you half insane, knowing one good hit can fry your brain. And they sing of the fortunes of war. Oh, the fame and the fortune of war. Let us sing of the fortunes of war. And the Mirror and the Sun and the Daily Star cheer, give 'em hell, lads, from afar. And a young girl bursts out of her bra while we fight for the oil, so run your car as you sing of the fortunes of war. Oh, the fame and the fortune of war. Let us sing of the fortunes of war. For centuries, broadsheet news has fed us with distorted views of acceptable losses for the task. Acceptable to whom, we ask, as you sing of the fortunes of war. Oh, the fame and the fortunes of war. Let us sing of the fortunes of war. Now every year church bells ring, doves are let loose on the wing, but if you listen, you don't hear a thing. The graveyard's full of men who never sing of the fame and the fortune of war. Oh, the fame and the fortune of war. Let us sing of the fortunes of war. Oh, the pain and misfortune of war. Thank you. I was going to do something else, but my ukulele carriers, nobody's got a ukulele on them, have they? Have you? Can I borrow it? Have you? Can I? Come on then, please. Can I play it? No, I just wanted to hold it. Yeah, seriously. That's near enough, yeah? That'll do. Thank you. Hang on. What's your name, sir? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay. Can we have a round of applause for Tony for lending me his ukulele? Thank you very much. Hey, it's got a strap on. I've heard that before, I don't know. Right. Can you hear that? Unlucky-ish. Is that all right? Right. Don't look like George Formby either. I can move quicker than him. Now I go hacking windows, me bank details to rob. For a spineless scumbag, it's an interesting job. It's a job that just suits me, a Windows hacker you should be. Then you could see what I can see when I'm hacking Windows. That girl that plays the castanets, cats that sees girls in t-shirts soaking wet. Oh, the sights you see on Tinternet. When I'm hacking Windows, I will steal your anonymity, and I will not stop. I'll hack away both night and day till you call the cops. The blushing bride, she looks divine on her ex-friend's revenge timeline. If I get caught, I'll do time for hacking into Windows. That naked woman with a schnauzer, found her there on your web browser, caused a stare in several trousers. When I'm hacking Windows, if you's a dodgy photograph squirreled away inside, I'll nick it from your documents, post it up worldwide. I have no conscience, not a scrap. I deal in theft and fraud and crap. If you met me, I'd get a slap for hacking into Windows. I am the lowest of the low. There's millions more you'll find. We have all this technology that we hide behind. I am happy here in cyberspace where you can't meet me face to face. In the real world I have no place when I'm hacking Windows. Oh, Windows 7, 8, 9, 10, even 98. My Trojan horsey rife with worms will quickly infiltrate. I've asked Norton McAfee, it means no difference to me. I'll still see what I want to see when I'm hacking Windows. Sound out nice, hasn't it, yeah? Eat your heart out, Clapton. So, heed this warning, one and all. Oh, blue screen of death, will you befall? Unplug the bugger at the wall. Stop me hacking Windows. Thank you. Tony, thank you very much, sir. Audience participation is its very best. How about that? I'm doing a piano one next. Anybody? No, all right. Yeah, I got asked to write some songs to the theme of collapse and renewal. You won't know about this yet, but there is a big thing that Tom's going to be telling everybody about, but I'm not. But collapse and renewal is the theme that I got asked to write a song about. As other people, better songwriters than me, one of which has just walked up. Yeah, all right, Dave. All right, mate. And so anyway, I thought, well, there's loads of ways of looking at this. I don't know whether I know this one or not, but I'll do it anyway. Anybody here been reincarnated? No. I had a lady the other week put her hand up. She came back as a... anyway, don't matter. Oh. All through my old life, I did as I was told. Live a good life, lad, and when you grow old, you will wither and die, but don't be forlorn. You'll be reincarnated, renewed, and reborn. So I spent all my days as a sensible soul. Never did wrong, and I lived good as gold, until that day I collapsed and I croaked, and found I was the victim of the meanest of jokes. I had no sooner died and had my rebirth when I realized that I was the subject of mirth. It suddenly dawned as I rose from the floor, I'd been reincarnated as me mother-in-law, and you don't have a chance in this matter, it seems. So despite all my protests and pleading and screams, I was stuck to this new life and had to relax. But I'd come back on earth as an old battle axe. Now, she'd never liked me, it has to be said, so I would have been better off staying quite dead. I could have been reborn to a new life of wealth. Instead, I'm a woman who hates her old self. And to make matters worse, it doesn't stop there. We, us, now know all my moans and me gripes about her. Not to mention the bad jokes with the lads in the pub. Like, she's all right in her place, it just hasn't been dug. Now, I could have come back as a duck or an owl, and not some old biddy with a permanent scowl. I'd have made a good wombat. I always think about that one. I'd made a good wombat. Or a prince or a flea, and not some old lady who detests the old me. So take pity on this octogenarian shrew who quakes at the thought of collapse and renew. Reincarnation, take it from me, it's just not as fun as it's cracked up to be. And when you're out walking, should our gaze ever meet, consider this as you cross over the street. That grumpy cantankerous hellcat you see might be the wife's mother, but it could well be me. Thank you. Is that two more or a critique?
It was a critique.
Oh, thank you. I'll do this one then. This is another one I wasn't going to do. What do we do when the big bad wolf comes, mother? What do we do when the big bad wolf comes round? Do we hide our heads? Do we run away, mother? Do we dig ourselves further underground? Sometimes we have to lose a life we treasure in order that another creature feeds. Big bad wolf will never kill for pleasure. He only takes according to its needs. What do we do when the eagles fly, mother? What do we do when there are eagles overhead? Do we stand stock still? Do we run away, mother? Will they swoop and drag us, screaming from our beds? Sometimes you have to lose a life we treasure in order that another creature feeds. A bird of prey will never kill for pleasure. It only takes according to its needs. What do we do when the humans come, mother? What do we do when the humans come around? Well, you run like hell, you don't look back, you leave no scent and you leave no track, or they will hunt us down without a doubt, and they won't be happy till they've wiped us out, for they are not content with one or two. Only the whole bloody lot will do, for though their brains are large and their knowledge wide, their minds are narrow when you delve inside, and they will take the land that we call home, and they'll build with bricks and stone, and they will dig the earth and cut down trees with no regard for what's beneath. And when the fruits of the land and the sea are gone, then they'll wonder what went wrong, and they will wring their hands and cry in shame and look for someone else to blame. And that's why when the humans come, you run like hell, my little one. Run like hell, run like hell, run like hell, run like hell. It's Purple Lights, isn't it? I thought I'd covered in bruising for a minute. Right, I'm going to do one more. The dog's pleased about that. Yeah, good news. I'm going to do one more and clear off. If you want to see the Dylan stuff later on, it's your own fault. I'm not selling that very well, really, am I? 2:30, Bob Dylan songs. I'll just do this quick. It's what we laughingly call a tune in Grimsby. It's dedicated to me dog, who was a rescue dog, and this is the first time I ever let her off a lead and watched her run. It's one of those moments. It's called Come Back. Thank you for listening, if you have done. Can I have a little bit more guitar, please? Although the audience could do with less, probably. Thank you. Can I have a round of applause for the sound men as well, who do a great job. Thank you. Yay! Thank you. Cheers. Have the rest of an afternoon enjoyable. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, Dave.